What's up, docs? I'm the Pillbug, and welcome back to Friendsim. Moving on the Chixie, let's go! Again with the music appearing before the actual troll appears. Is this a new trend? I don't know. Your point is, you need a wardrobe change. You should have asked Elwood for one of her rad leather jackets. You could really make one of those work. Geez, this is kind of a crummy neighborhood. And there you go again, making snap judgments. Get a little alien culture into you and suddenly you're an expert. Looks like you found the alternative nightlife. Well, technically all life here is nightlife. If people are nocturnal here, shouldn't nightclubs be called day clubs? Maybe the lure of dancing and getting smashed with strangers is not enough to get people to brave the blistering sun. You doubt you'd brave a stiff breeze for it. You aren't much of a partier. Hold on, I need to clean my glasses. It's always like these foggy bits in the corner of my eye, it always bugs the shit out of me. But recently you are all about new experiences. You'll try anything once. Haha, yes. Okay, it didn't actually show up on the video. There was a friend on my friend list named Haha, yes. I didn't know if it showed up. A long line of people snakes along the side of a building. It doesn't appear to be moving. The club must not be open yet. You consider getting in the line, but there's so many people here. You really are more of a one-on-one friendship type. You go around the back instead, to your old friend the back alleyway and the dumpster. Distantly you hear music. It comes on every few seconds and then drops off. Maybe a sound check? You hear something else. Ah! Oh. A musical... Oh, she was singing. I thought she was going, ah! Or something like that. A musical sigh comes from up ahead. You turn a corner to find a girl standing alone outside a back entrance. A heavy door is propped open with a chunk of concrete, like someone had gouged it out of the street. The girl has on a sweater dress and leg warmers, a bronze sign splashed across her chest. You wonder if you should consider painting a sign onto your own clothes, just to make yourself seem more normal. Yeah, no, probably no point. You'd also need to paint yourself gray and find a pair of fake horns. Who would do something like that? Sounds like a huge pain with absolutely no benefits. And possibly a few outliers ruining conventions for everyone because they don't know how to seal body paint! Anyways. The girl hasn't noticed you yet. Wait, have I read? Yeah. The girl hasn't noticed you yet. She's staring at her feet and sighing. Also, she's making weird little whoops and clicking sound noises, or singing a few bars of wordless notes, starting low and then climbing up high. Wow, it sounds pretty good. The enclosed space between the alley walls makes it seem like it's coming from all directions. Maybe you should just leave. She looks busy. But then another troll sticks their head around the open door, shooting the girl an unkind look and kicking the cement block doorstep away. Oh, heck. There's really only one reason you would prop open a door. Grab the door before it can close. Stand there like an asshole. Why are those my only options? Come on. I don't know what to do. Okay, so from what I hear oh god, I gotta sneeze. It's gone. Give me a sec. Just bear with me here. Yeah, we're good. I did hear from one of my friends that... Shut up, phone. For Chixie's route specifically, I was told that there was two endings, like, there would be a choice that would have a split path to two different good ends and bad ends, so I'm not really sure what to do here. But, you know what? Wait, did I save yet? Did I save? Yeah, I saved. Playing Wallpaper Engine again. Let's grab the door before it can close. Displaying the dexterity of someone far healthier than far less dressed in a slinky bathrobe, you grab the door before it can slam closed. The bronze-blood girl's attention snaps up and she breaks off mid-tone. She takes in the misplaced concrete and you hold in the door. Oh, and thanks for catching that. I would have had to go all the way around the front. It must have been the wind. Just what sort of wind do they have here that could pick up a chunk of rock the size of a turtle? Unless wind is an urban slang for some rude douchebag. She gives you a quick little smile and darts through the door, letting it close behind her with a solid click. Yep, locked. The brief gleaming flare of friendship you felt when she smiled at you in earnest thanks stutters and dies. You really had a moment there, but now she's inside and you're out here, where you will never reap the fruit of glorious friendship you planted with that act of kindness. Jeez, what's the point of doing something nice if you don't get any credit for it? Come the fuck on, dude! Alright. Okay, fine. I'll stand then like an asshole. Like the witness of a disastrous car accident, you stand there and watch as the girl notices the door closing and lets out a squeak. Jumping for the handle, she misses it and smacks her knee against the metal frame. Ouch! Damn it. She has a soft, musical voice, even when she's swearing. I don't, so I can't exactly replicate it, but... What? Shut up, Twitch! You ask if she's okay. She stops rubbing at her knee and looks up at you. You're quite a bit taller than her, but she looks older than some of the other trolls you've hung out with. No worries. Well, at least not about my leg. If you want something to worry about, I'm sure I can come up with some ideas without much trouble. You assure her that you have plenty to worry about recently, though you appreciate the offer. She gives a fruitless tug on the back door. She knocks. Nobody comes. She knocks again, still nothing. You tell her that someone kicked her doorstop out of the way. She looks disappointed, but not surprised. Oh well, I'll just have to go back around the front. Could be worse. Would you care to join me? Oh my god, you thought she'd never ask. This is working out perfectly. You're so glad she got locked out back here with you and the rest of the garbage. What the fuck, dude? Oh my god. I'm Chixie. Chixie Roxamer. Although I am sure you already know that. I don't think you're an idiot or anything. You know, meet and greets are usually after the show, but you seem nice. You aren't sure how she figures that, since all you've done is stand around. Okay, you know what? Hold on a second. This stuffy nose thing is bothering the shit out of me. Okay. I thought I could just bear with it like I did with Tizius's video, but no, I just could not deal with it anymore. You aren't sure how that she figures that, since all you've done is stand around. It's true though, so you don't protest. You are nice, super nice. You might be the nicest son of a bitch on this whole dang planet. Not very humble though, but nice, I guess. You ask her if she's performing here tonight. Of course. Why else would I be warming up in a dirty back alley? You tell her you've seen people do far weirder things. She laughs. You aren't wrong. People around here will do anything for attention nowadays. For instance, you're walking around with an ablution robe. You cough delicately. True, very true. She's got you there. If you come inside with me, I can give you an autograph. I don't have anything to write with back here. Chixie seems to think that you are a fan who managed to get past security to accost her in person. She doesn't seem too upset though, more like delighted. You think back many friends ago to when Sarava told you it was dangerous for lowbloods to get popular. You wonder if Chixie trusts you because she thinks you're also a lowblood, or maybe she's just not that popular. You follow her back to the front of the club, past the line of trolls waiting to get inside. A guy whistles at her and she gives him a flirty little wave, along with a flat smile. A customer service smile. She shows the bouncer something on her palm husk and he lifts up the velvet robe. They're with me. They're my +1. Wow, you've never been anyone's +1 before. A bunch of people in line look annoyed, but Chixie ignores them. You follow her, tripping a little on the hem of your rope. Be careful, huh? You don't want to twist an ankle. Chixie speaks with a lilt, like a character in a musical getting ready to burst into song. You hope you aren't supposed to participate if she does. You're a little too busted from impromptu dance numbers, and you're also liable to flash someone in this robe. You hear music and chatter from down the hall, but Chixie pulls you in another direction, towards the dressing rooms. You pass several closed doors, stopping in front of one that seems to be in the process of being cleared out. A bunch of shit is spilling out into the hall, clothes trailing out of the suitcases, a microphone cord seems to be slithering slowly among the dirt. Charming. Why am I getting Grubbles vibes from that mess? God, I can't do anything without someone messing me around, locking me out, and now this. Who did this? I'm seriously out for blood tonight. It looks like someone commandeered her dressing room while she was out, as well as tossed all her shit out into the hall. I have to deal with this. I'll be right back. You can borrow some clothes if you want. In fact, I insist. She leaves you in the cramped little room. It's dark in the hall, but everywhere in Alternia is kept darker than it's comfortable for you. You're getting used to it, though. You imagine humans used to have to deal with this all the time back before electricity provided they didn't die immediately of, like, dysentery. You flick out the outline of white bulbs around the mirror. Oh, that's just Luna. She's probably barking at the mailman or something. Oh, wow. Even in the soft, flattering light, you look like an A-grade free-range disaster. Tagora's expensive rainbow drinker serum has rubbed off, and now you're mostly just dusty. You wade through a couple of Chixie's suitcases, but everything here is too small for you. There's a couple sweater dresses and a hoodie that might fit, but without a pair of pants, that's gonna get real scandalous real fast. The only thing you find that works in the whole damn dressing room is a floaty purple dress hanging on the back of the door. Definitely not your style. You never would wear anything like this at home. But fuck it. Roll with the punches, right? And not just in violent ways. Fashion ways. I'm gonna go check to see what she's barking at. If anyone, it's Chixie asks. I don't know where this, tell her I don't know where this bit is going. Oh, I'm back! God, my hair is a mess. It always fucks up like this whenever I put on my headphones, so... Ugh. You give a little experimental twirl in front of the mirror. You aren't gonna break any hearts, but you'll do. You actually kind of dig it. You're busy admiring yourself when Chixie comes back. She sniffles sharply and there are tear tracks on her face. But she isn't crying anymore. In fact, she looks mad as hell. Oh damn, is she mad at you? Did you manage to fuck something up without even bringing here? You've got mad fuck-up skills. I got bumped. They kicked me off the lineup. I was supposed to be opening, but some new band came in and they have a Purple Blood drummer, so the club owner let them take my place. Of course, this is how it always goes. God, she looks so sad. Time to break out your finely tuned comforting muscles, but before you can get those guns out, someone oozes up to the two of you, someone you recognize. And someone I think you all know recognize. Bring out the trumpets! Bring out the shitty trumpets! Here he is! I hate you!
Oh, incredible, Miss Roxima. What are the odds? This must be fate.
Well, you chirped that you were coming to the show, so I guess the odds were pretty good. Zebra doesn't let this dim his sparkle. He isn't the type of guy to let facts get in the way. He hasn't even noticed you. He's too busy kissing the back of Chixie's hand.
Looking good, baby.
I'm kind of a mess. I've been crying.
Well, crying looks good on you.
Anyways, Zebra finally glances your way and does an extremely exaggerated double take.
Wow, damn. I didn't even recognize you. You clean up really nice, you know?
You haven't cleaned up at all, really. You haven't bathed since Dagora's fancy ablution trap. All you've done is put on a slinky dress. It's not like you aren't happy to see Zebra. You are. No, I'm not! He's one of your many success stories. Barely! He's just, the kind of friend you want to think back on fondly from time to time, remembering all the good times. And those times are what? I don't know why I'm messing with this. They're what? What good times have we had with this prick? Yeah, not necessarily the kind you want to hang out with, or have to hang out all over you, like he is right now. Chixie looks at his arm around your shoulder and seems momentarily annoyed. Then her expression skips a couple tracks and hits back to neutral. So you've met where? Online? In a forum? Can I join?
Not a forum, unless you're talking about the forum of life.
Oh, God.
He winks. Fate just keeps bringing us together, doesn't it? Just like you and me, Chixie baby.
Chixie laughs. Now that she's gotten over her surprise, her entire demeanor has changed. Her body language has relaxed and she keeps biting her lip. She looks like an actor demonstrating bashful on command. Zebra's eating it up. Of course you fucking would! It was really nice of you to post about my EP on your blog. I got a lot of listens from that.
Babe, have I ever told you that I think you're so strong?
Every sentence that comes out of your mouth makes me want to gag.
Seriously, low blood girls are so strong. Chixie laughs again. It sounds painful.
Maybe once or twice.
I love your new stuff. That one song, Poisonous Moon or whatever.
Bloody Sun.
Right, yeah, exactly. Really good stuff, sweetheart. I can't wait to hear more tonight.
Oh, right.
He doesn't know Chixie got bumped. Chixie meets your eyes. She seems to be trying to communicate something entirely using her eyebrows.
Oh, God. Tell Zebra that Chixie isn't going to perform tonight. I mean, God, mind your own damn business. Okay, on the one hand, Zebra could definitely help in this regard, but, I've seen a bad end that involves her coming out and it was a bad end, but I'm not really sure. Or mind your own damn business. Okay, you know what? I don't know if what I saw was actually a result of a bad end, so you know what? I'm just gonna do this and, hope and pray that it doesn't end badly. You tell Zebra about the higher caste trolls coming in and taking Chixie's place. She starts making frantic motions behind Zebra's back and shaking her head, but immediately stops when she turns to look at her. That true, babe? It's not a big deal. It's sort of stuff that happens in business all the time. Or so people tell me. Don't worry about it. No, I am worried. I always worry about lowbloods in terrible positions who can't help themselves at all. I'll take care of it for you. Really? You really don't have to. Zeva touches her arm for way longer than is necessary. It's more of a shoulder rub than a pat. Chixie seems to be trying very hard not to shrug him off. Her smile belongs to on a Halloween mask, a rictus grin. The two of you watch him swagger off back towards the front of the hall. Chixie lets out a breath. I wish you hadn't done that. He's got a really popular music blog, and he's an indigo, so I have to be polite. One bad review from him and it's over for my career. But I try to interact with him as little as possible. You hadn't realized that Zebra was a musician. Oh, he's not. He just reviews albums and shows, stuff like that. He makes a lot of reposts, but he's got a ton of followers. Don't get me wrong, it's really nice to be noticed, but he's just a little pushy. And I don't have time for my life right now for quadrants, you know what I mean? You do. You so do. Does Zebra try what he tried with you on every lowblood he meets? You aren't sure if that makes you feel worse or better. Chixie talks to him like he's a natural disaster, a tornado that she has to avoid to keep from getting torn apart, like it's just an inevitability that people would treat her like she owed them something. I don't want to seem ungrateful. You tell her that she doesn't seem ungrateful. From where you're standing, she doesn't seem to be doing anything wrong. She sighs, blowing a piece of hair out of her eyes. Too bad doing everything right doesn't automatically mean things will go your way. Oh God. When Zebra comes back, such little time has passed that you don't think he could possibly have done anything. He shows you and Chixie all his teeth.
I got it all fixed up for you. You go on tonight. In fact, you're headlining. You're welcome. Chixie's mouth drops open.
What? How?
I get to do anything I want in my own club.
Wait. What?
I bought it from the owner. He's just a teal. Seriously, business ownership? A is a little ambitious for a mid-blood, isn't it? I convinced him that it would be easier for him and everybody else if a high blood took over. I'd be meaning to get into the club scene anyway. Now you'll always have somewhere to perform, provided you do everything I say all the time. Oh God. He grins to show that it's just a joke, but there's also something in his smile that you really don't like. You regret asking for this help. And so does Chixie, apparently. She gets right in your face. Nice work. Now I owe him even more than before. This is the only club around here that will let low-blood solo act perform. You can find your own way out, can't you? Game over.
My suspicions were correct. I shouldn't have tried that. Well, that's why we saved, kids. And bloop. Mind your own damn business. You follow Chixie's lead and don't say anything. Zebra will find out pretty soon anyway when the show starts and Chixie doesn't get on stage. He takes off, saying he's gonna go get a spot in the pit.
There's no pit here.
Her earnest, polite look drops as soon as Zebra's out of sight. She's letting you see all the bits of herself that she has to hide from other people. You wonder if it's because you don't matter that much, or because she can sense your trustworthy nature. You're a natural optimist when it comes to friendship, so you decide to believe the latter. Come on, I want to get a good look at the jerks who took my stage from me, so I can talk about them on my vent chitter. You can always follow it if you want. Only like 4 people do. It's not like anybody cares about my problems anyway. You risk an encouraging pat between her shoulder blades. She sniffs and wipes her nose. At least I have you, my non-creepy fan. My one non-creepy fan. At least I think you aren't creepy. I guess I don't know you that well. You assure her that you aren't creepy. At least, not as creepy as that guy. Yeah. Chixie starts to respond, but then breaks off. Her voice sticks in her throat like she swallowed a bug. Oh wait, they actually eat bugs here, like she swallowed a live bug. Actually, they might eat live bugs? Well, fuck, simile cancelled. Anyway, Chixie stops talking to you, realize it's because she's listening instead. The first band is on, and going from Chixie's expression, it must be the band that scoops her.
I can't believe it. I can't.
She takes off. You aren't sure if you're supposed to follow, but she swoops back in and grabs your hand to drag you along behind her. You go past the club entrance and up a staircase, emerging in a tiny backstage area. Chixie stops you outside of the stage lights. Here comes the best part! The band on stage is 4 trolls, mixed cast judging from their clothes. Although you suppose they don't have to wear clothes the color of their blood, though most trolls seem to. Law or tradition, both are dangerous to break. That's my song! They didn't just steal my set, they stole my whole set list! Oh, I'm excited! Not because they stole her show, but because of what's gonna happen as a result of them stealing her show. Ooh, karma. Her cheeks flush a ruddy brown as she shakes with rage. She begins singing along with them. Oh. Twist and pull, breathe the terror of life on hell. Spines and gore forevermore on this nightmare island spell. Eris above, blight below. I'm knocking on your high's front door. Love me, please. I am whore. I got that from for someone who did a cover of this along with the scene that's coming up next. They're really good. I'll show the channel in post, but seriously, they did a really fucking good job dubbing that bit of the song and what's coming up next. I'm excited! It was kind of a twangy country feel to it, except it's about murder, or maybe love? You can't tell. It just doesn't really fit the band on stage's vibe. It doesn't really fit Chixie, typo. It doesn't really fit Chixie's either, but then again, you haven't seen her perform. Maybe she's really different when it gets on the spotlight? She's crying now, tears streaming down her face as she sings. It's all over. Nobody's gonna believe I wrote this music. Some little dirtblood country girl. You remember what Sarava told you about Highblood stealing their music and acting like they wrote it. God, that's so unfair. That sucks. Oh, is this the part where they with the splitting paths? I'm not sure, but you know what? I'll test it out after after something awesome. Yeah. Chixie clenches her fist. Yeah. She reaches into a snarled mess of equipment and comes back with a microphone that only looks a little bit squirmy. Then she walks over to a costume rack and pulls down a mask. It's plain white, like the Phantom of the Opera mask, jarringly stark against the gaudy, organic styles of most everything else on Alternia. She waits for a dip in the volume in the song, and she gets on right after the bridge. Then she switches on the microphone and takes a huge breath. Shut the fuck up! The shout reverberates around the club, the sound of the crowd dips and then falls off almost entirely. The band staggers to a slow, rattling stop. Nobody seems to know what's going on. Oh hell, this isn't what you meant. You meant like egg their tour bus or trash them online. This is even better! Trust me, dude! This is even better! Let's do it! Bring on the music! Soon. Chixie steps into a light and a murmur goes up through the crowd. The band singer lowers her microphone. She's in a short blue dress with long vicious claws painted red. You aren't up on all the trends, but you're pretty sure that shredded is edgy. Chixie covers her microphone and says something to the band. The cerulean stares at her for a few seconds before letting out a cascading spray of laughter. Sure, honey, okay. Condescending and sweet like Chixie is a toddler who happens to wander out stage. She points finger guns at the guy on the soundboard. Razzer, give the lady a beat. I'm excited! Oh god. You know what this is. You see Chixie's face framed by the lights, focused and intent, all simpering gone. Oh no, they're not gonna play like the beat? But I guess they added it in the video, but still, I was so excited for that. Fuck it. I'll just go what we do. You like that? I wrote it. You hit that? I own it. Coming in hot, trying to steal my spot? Oh lord, is this a limerick? Just grab my bulge and deep throat it. A dirty limerick. Holy shit, she's really doing this thing. A rap battle. Jesus. The cerulean girl spits some stuff back. It's kind of basic, just general insults about Chixie's blood color and her lyrics being stale. Considering she stole Chixie's song, that doesn't really fly. The crowd doesn't know that though. They're eating it up. They probably think it's all part of the show. Some fiery little lowblood coming on stage to shake things up. Pitch your claws red, pitch your mouth brown, acting like you know what it's like to down here on the ground. The crowd whoops. This might be a Highblood-owned club, but there's definitely a lot of lowbloods in the crowd. But it's imitation. I got no expectation. This ain't your final station. You aren't gonna get higher than his collaboration. You aren't, like, a rap expert or anything, but you can definitely tell that Chixie isn't either. She gets breathless towards the end of the lines and hits something towards words strangely, but the crowd is really feeling her. Definitely more than they're feeling the cerulean. Chixie's voice picks up speed and power as she gains confidence, drawing energy from the crowd. You realize you're leaning forward too, making sure you catch every word. She goes through a whole list of band's shortcomings, including their fashion sense, their talent level, and their interpersonal clusterfuck. They are apparently a pretty well-known group online. She throws in some stuff about them stealing her music, and the crowd oohs like this is a middle school cafeteria. So kill me, call the Jones. You won't change a bit from what they all know. When you're a thief, what do you expect? I beat you all square. Hey, show some respect. Chixie drops the mic. The room erupts. Holy shit, that was awesome! She just came up with all that on the fly. The Cerulean looks furious, and another troll runs onto the stage to try and get the crowd under control. They're all chanting, "Mask! Mask! Mask!" Chixie runs back off stage, chucking both the mask and the microphone back where she found them. She grabs you and run all the way back out the alley where you met, letting the door close behind you. Guess you're done with that club. Chixie's eyes are round and shell-shocked. I just did that. Yeah, she really did. I just told a bunch of high-bloods to eat my bulge. You don't know what a bulge is, but yep. Fuck, they liked me, didn't they? They were cheering for me. You say yeah, you're pretty sure they were. Let me check how long. 34 minutes, not that bad. Holy shit, I'm gonna get cold. Did you hear all that stuff I said? You can't just say stuff like that. You remind her that she was wearing a mask when she did it. Oh, right. Nobody will know who I am. I'm safe. Oh, but that means nobody will know it was me. You aren't quite following. I'm not gonna get any credit at all. God, why does everything in my life have to be so metaphorically resonant? Oh, girl, you feel that. You definitely know what that's like. Especially one of the routes where you locked me out in the back alley. Hey, that was pretty dope. Both of you jump about a foot in the air. A lowblood in a hoodie and a pair of sunglasses slouches against the brick beside the back door. Either you are seriously impaired today or he is seriously good at sneaking. You got any stuff online? She asks Chixie. She gapes at him. Or is that supposed to be gasps at him? I don't know. But I was wearing a mask. How did you know? Well, you were standing right outside the door, and you were wearing the same clothes you did on stage, so... Oh, right. Clever of you. Don't worry about it. Plausible deniability, right? Catch you later. He slinks off, one hand raised in a casual cool guy farewell. See, you tell Chixie. Some people will figure out who you are. Possibly just randos outside the clubs, but still, she could do this. She could make her dreams come true. You're totally right. I still can. I guess all hope isn't lost. At least not until another insurmountable obstacle comes along. Thanks for, well, everything. I would never have gone out there if not for you. She hesitates for a few seconds, then goes in for a slightly damp hug. Sorry, stage lights and terror make me sweat. Hey! Victory! Hell yeah! That is the cutest goddamn thing I've ever goddamn seen. Look at both of them! Look at them! Look at them! They're so cute! Dude, that was awesome. Okay, I'm gonna check just the other out and see if there's like a path or if it's just another bad end. Just give me a second. Chixie looks up at you and she's only just remembered she's in a physical body and not simply an amorphous blob of pure sadness. There's a cluster of bottles on a nearby amp. God, more Faygo. Of all the brands that could cross galaxies, of course it had to be Faygo. Chixie grabs what looks like a liquor bottle. Right here. Come on. Not even my vent chitter is enough for this. Back in the dressing room, Chixie several suitcases onto the floor, mixing her stuff with the other performers. Her give-a-shit-o-meter is down to the red, apparently. She flops down on the pile she's made and takes a huge gulp of the bottle. Wow. Have some. It's awful. Encouraging. Come on, it's gross, but it won't kill you. You wish people would stop promising you that. So far it's been true, but you still don't trust it. She takes another drink and hiccups, then holds the bottle out for you. Okay, so apparently like Faygo is like alcohol for trolls. Great, peer pressure. Lying on a pile of sweaters with a distraught vocalist and getting wasted is exactly what you wanted to do with your evening. Chixie gives the bottle a shake. Oh well, you sucked smoke out of a bug's ass and you're still here. You drop down on the sweaters beside her. Chixie is dramatic, but you're disappointed to discover that she was not being dramatic about this. It is awful. Right? Have some more. You do? God, that's bad. Chixie's getting a lot tipsier than you. She's drinking faster and she's smaller than you are. Not that you know shit about troll physiology. Come on, let's commiserate. It's hard, you know? You nod. Boy, do you know. The music business, I mean, especially when you're starting out. You have to be visible, but you also can't look like you're showing off. You have to pretend you don't like the attention or fame, even if you do, but sometimes you have to pretend you do like it, even if you don't. If you're a low blood, you have to watch everything you do, all the time. If you're a high blood, you can do anything and everyone thinks it's awesome no matter what. Show business sucks. You want to mention that she's the one who decided to go into it in the first place, but that would be unkind. Nobody here seems to have a job or go to school either. They all just have intensely obsessive hobbies like painting or music or meat. Instead, you tell her that you're sure she'll write more songs. Sure, and they'll just steal those too. You tell her you are sure that's not true. Shh. Chixie attempts to put a finger on your lips, but gets it half up your nose instead. Shh, complaining time, not helpful advice time. Oh dang, you could definitely get behind that, because you've got some complaints. You take another swig and it burns it all the way down. You tell Chixie all about the crash landing on a strange planet, the broken limbs and hard times and bad wardrobe choices. You skirt around all the amazing friends you've made, though. You don't want her experience friend envy. Halfway through your harrowing story, you hear something. Chixie is passed out, drooling on your dress. Better than puking. Do trolls puke? Oh well, this isn't a vow for undying friendship, but it's not friendly. Victory? Are you kidding me? There fucking was! There was like 2 good endings. I don't think this counts as a victory technically, but we take those! Jesus Christ! Okay. I was honestly fully expecting that to be a bad end. I don't know. But holy shit. Oh god, my face is turning pink. Ugh. Well, it's possibly red, but it just looks pink thanks to the lighting and the camera, but still, holy shit. That was actually kind of funny. I wasn't expecting that. I still enjoyed that. But anyways, I'm going to leave this episode here. But again, if y'all want me to do more stuff like that, let me know in the comments. Please. I really want to know. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you liked it, hit the like button down below. And I'll see you in the next episode of whatever the heck I make. Ciao!